feel like you had to be logical about something because something here felt stuck or like, yeah, it looked like you had to either leave somebody where they are because the devil in the reverse is releasing a very toxic energy out of your life, and also habits of your own. Okay, so this is clearly like you are being more logical, you're self-reliant, you're being clear, you're being honest, and it's all to protect your home, your family, your stability, okay, to get you back on track. Because the chariot can feel like something was pulling you down the wrong path, and it was definitely the devil. The devil's here because there was like either some type of obsession or addiction or some unhealthy attachment or behaviors that was kind of making you stuck. This could be somebody or a situation or somebody in your energy doing this, to where you had to like kind of go into that Queen of Swords energy and like be more direct and honest with yourself and others to protect this Four of Wands, because you're all about stability, okay, from what I'm seeing here. So this is about like peace and harmony and your home, okay. So it's just like a lot of solid energy here that you're protecting. Yeah, and something here was going down the wrong path, or someone here is. Someone, they whoever this is, you're not going with them. That's what it looks like. You're not going with them. Yeah, you're at peace right now. Your energy's at peace. This person I'm getting a little bit of codependency on their end. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you were dealing with a very on and off person that was very emotionally unavailable at times. This also could be an emotional manipulator or somebody trying to manipulate the situation because of their own desire, like wanting something. But at the same time, I do feel like this person also has a lot of love for you as to why like you also felt connected in a different way, because I do see the star and there's a lot of healing from this too. This person's like not even like they're so indecisive right now in their mind. They're not sure what to do. This person feels like they're being pulled in many directions. Looks like they are wanting to conversate or talk to you or get some clarity. But in the end, there's like an indecisive energy here. The Two of Swords energy is saying that things are stagnant. It's a very hard, difficult decision to make. But I feel like you are going to know what's aligned with your path and not aligned with it. There's somebody here that wants to control the situation, but we can't control people, we can't control energies, right? And I feel like there's a defeat here with the Five of Swords, which is saying like something here just feels like there's so much tension, there's so much conflict, like this is more of like throwing down the swords now. Like I don't want to fight anymore. And it feels like somebody here may be manifesting, but at the same time, I feel like you're gaining that control in your life and really cutting out energies and cutting through the BS. Even though people don't want to admit it, you know the truth. So it's like you're just cutting it off in your energy. You have cut off energy. Let me shuffle this one more time. What is this temperance? I feel like you're just wanting, I feel like you're not wanting to fight, you're wanting peace. It feels like any which way you go, it just feels like there's unfinished business with this person all the time because you're not getting the clarity that you need because of this distance or something that they're creating between you. And I do see that the world is showing like you're finding your own closure. If somebody here is not, like, it does show that there's unfinished business, but there's like you finding your own closure in this now. And their energy, they're feeling rejected, they're feeling lack of motivation. The Ten of Swords is them hitting rock bottom. They're hitting rock bottom about something. They feel like you're pretty much done with them. That's what I'm getting. They feel like they had caused way too much damage, not only in their own life, but with your life, that they feel like you're done with them. Yeah, because there's like some type of despair coming in. There's lessons to be learned with this energy. And I feel like somebody's like had either some type of relapse or some type of, are getting some rude awakening here where they feel in survival mode. much stuck. Oh, they're stuck in a tower. The tower is here. The tower is not something to take lightly. This is a change. Somebody's resisting change. It looks like they're in a tower. So basically, they're stuck in these old ways or old patterns, and they keep trying to run away from their problems, but they're in trouble. The tower is here. It's saying like things are like they're going against what's good, and now things are collapsing on them. No matter which direction they take, things are collapsing on them. And you are feeling defeated because there's a divine intervention here in this situation. See, this King of Cups is coming in once again they're feeling really lonely in the past. This King of Cups energy, this is a lot of isolation. Whoever this may be, they may be in a lot of, they may be doing some things, but, at the same time, I don't know, it says withdrawn, or, this is a feeling of withdrawn. A lot of anger within this person. Mood swings. The Hermit, they're feeling really, really alone. A lot of loneliness, isolation, withdrawing or withdrawal. They're feeling restricted. What the heck is going on with this person? Yeah, because in their mind, they don't know what they're doing. What the heck? This person is very deceitful. They might not even be telling you the full truth about something. The Seven of Swords is saying that someone's lying. Someone's not even being with themselves, and they want to confess something to you because they're feeling regret. They're thinking they want to confess something to you because we do have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands energy. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles energy is more of an energy of they're coming on very irresponsible, mixed signals. They're feeling all these things. What's this Ace? What's their actions behavior? They want to heal something with you. Yeah, they feel like things are it feels like things are not, there's unfinished business with you. This person wants to heal things. But I feel like you're already seeing the truth with that Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, and it looks like you're ending something regardless if it's finished or not. Regardless of the unfinished business about on their end. Because I feel like you're seeing something and you know something needs to end. Because death is here. This is making a very, very, very difficult decision. It's like you already learned the lessons here, but you're starting to see that someone here is lacking on their end. Something is making you feel empty and incomplete due to their behavior or due to this feeling of defeat. But death is here because there's endings. And it's a very hard decision to end something because something needs to change. And someone's not learning the lessons here. There is definitely a disconnect, a disharmony. We have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Oof. Oh, and this person is coming in I don't know what type of energy this is, but when the Knight, I do know what it is, but when the King of Wands in the reverse, they feel powerless, they feel weak, and they have low self-esteem. Okay, but they're coming in arrogant. They're coming in wanting things that they can't even give to others. What is the Emperor? Let me just see what the Emperor is. Okay. The Magician. Oh, my friend, this is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of progress happening in your energy. Yeah, there's some heartbreak here. There's a separation. There's distance. There's you walking away. It's you got to move away from some impulsive energy to bring balance back in your life because this was very heartbreaking to you, even a betrayal. Now it's defeat. There's no way around this. You are seeing what you're seeing. So it's you kind of it's you accepting something now. And by you accepting this, the Nine of Coins is coming in as you're very self-sufficient. You're very whole within yourself. You could take care of yourself. And this is you manifesting anything you want. Like, you know what you can have. You have all the tools, the wisdom, you have the motivation, you have the emotional maturity, you have the finances, you have all of that to create anything you want. It's a very powerful card. The magician has the power to make anything happen, even in a bad way or in a good way. And I feel like you're using your magic in a good way. And the Emperor energy is telling me that you're taking complete control of your life for your home, your family, your stability, for your future. Okay, so the Emperor energy is absolutely beautiful here, Scorpio. This is you sitting on your throne, making the decisions for you. This is you not being easily influenced. You're not a follower, that's for sure. You are a leader, my friend. That is absolutely beautiful. Someone here is very careless with their energy. Okay, but you are progressing. There may be a message coming in, yes, but at the same time, I feel like everything has already been revealed to you, but this is progress for you to move forward. This is you aligning with your purpose, with your life, and this is all about stability. You're going to be completely good, but it's not an easy choice. Something here was a karmic partner, karmic cycle that is completely out of your control. You could have jumped in someone else's karmic and starting to realize, wow, it's taking me down. I wasn't like this before, but now I'm like seeing myself in bed a lot. I'm thinking about this person. I feel so helpless. I'm also paranoid. And that's because this person feels like this. This is, you were like stepping in someone else's shoes about how they feel in some way. And then it felt like, you know, you had zero control of this. And it did take you kind of down at a point, but the Wheel of Fortune is saying, because you're in someone else's karmic, this person is resisting what the universe wants. They are not in line with the universe or in line with their higher self, especially if the devil's involved, to actually elevate, to be part of the collective, to elevate humanity. So for you, or to elevate the vibration. So for you, it's like, you didn't belong here. You belong over here. And that's where there's a shift in your energy. Okay, there's a big shift. You're coming out of this Nine of Swords, like you're just like, yeah, nothing's changing. It's only hurting me. So it feels like a huge separation with the Lover's energy, where there's now like trust issues and imbalance. You know, there's this person may be making really bad choices as to why this whole situation just completely disconnected. But I feel like you're making the decision to move forward instead of staying in this karmic spot over and over again, seeing the same patterns. But yeah, the Hierophant is actually really beautiful to have, because you are, you're like, this is more about spirituality. The Hierophant is you being that spiritual teacher. You have a lot of spiritual knowledge. You are on a higher level of vibration. You are a spiritual person. So it is showing that you are connected to your higher self and you are on the right path. This was not aligned with your path. So whatever you're doing right now, whatever decisions you're making to get rid of, to leave something that feels toxic or consumes your mind behind, you are now aligning with your path, because something here, you had to make a very hard decision to end something because something wasn't changing. You're literally in defeat, and this person literally is not even motivated. They don't even have that spark in them, and they could be codependent on other people or on certain things like the shadow. So yeah, it shows me that you may be ending things because things are not changing, or you ended things because things are not changing, and now, you know, it's more of the Hierophant, you just going right on the path that's aligned for you at this time. Let's grab the confessions from this person. I have karmic debt that need to be paid before I can come back to you. I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. Yeah, they don't even want to be responsible themselves, my friend. It's not like they don't want the responsibility. They can't handle what you do. They can't handle the responsibility. They are not a reliable person. They have a lot of karmic debt to be paid before they can even be in your life. That's a whole other journey. Like, and this is something where you're like, okay, well, I'm starting to see that. Death is like acceptance. This is a transition of a breakup to get onto your path. So yeah, it's not easy, but it's something that, you know, this person's very much stuck. Let's see. I dive in and out of relationships. So I have sexual fantasies about you. This person doesn't want the story to be over yet, but they're saying, I'm sorry, I'm afraid of commitment, twin flame. So there may be some chemistry here, a lot of reminiscing about you, a lot of thinking about you. If you're in no contact with this person, they're definitely thinking about you. They're uncommittal, though, and they do feel very sorry. And they can't keep relationships, like, regardless, because of all this karmic debt. So it's like I feel like this person really, like, may have been dependent on you, but you had to make some type of choice along the way. You're seeing clearly now. You're seeing that someone was pulling you down this other direction. Your energy didn't want to go that way. That's why it was like you felt like that tie, that pull towards them, because your energy, you weren't aligned. So your body or your soul, your spirit, however, was trying to pull you back to alignment. That everybody, I feel, sometimes gets the energetic tie wrong. Sometimes the energetic tie is you might be pulled to them, might be feeling pulled to them, but really you're getting pulled away from them to get back on your alignment. Does that make sense? That's what I feel like. Oh, I feel this magnetic attraction and I need to be with them. No, you're being pulled away from them. That's why it's so intense, because you're being pulled and you don't want to go there, but there's something still tugging you because you're being pulled back in hierophant because you know you're not supposed to go in that direction with them, right? So that's what I'm saying, like, the Wheel of Fortune is completely in control of this whole situation. This is out of your control. There's something karmic going on, and I feel for you, the moment you release, you'll start seeing, like, crap, why is my life going up? Why am I getting more peaceful? Why am I, thriving? Well, because this energy is trying to take you somewhere else, I'm filled with regret. The chemistry between us is off the charts. Okay, yeah, we see Scorpio. Scorpio's like, I know. Yeah, that's a really big, like, temptation too, when the chemistry is very much there. You never felt like this type of, like, dopamine high in some way, and it's like, oh, when they leave or you don't see them, you're like, feel drained. Well, that's unhealthy too, like, that's like kind of like a drug. And but with this energy, I feel like what's going to be more of a drug for you, like that dopamine high, is you thriving, but more in your own direction. Like, you have control of your life here, with your decisions. We cannot make somebody come out of this devil energy. That's going to stay. Spirits are like, this is out of your control. Somebody's choices and their bad behavior is what disconnected this connection. You are on the right path. You are in alignment, and you see clearly. Okay, this is a lot of celebration what's coming in for you. You are very whole within yourself. I feel like this person knows that. They're just like, this person has it all and I don't have anything. And there's like a sense of them even being around you sometimes, Scorpio, to where they can feel totally like a failure around you, but that's not your fault. It's just like, it's just some people may feel that way. Maybe that will resonate for some of you guys. All right, let's get some advice. Step back. All right, you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective, like seeing things from an outside point of view. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a